Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. We have a top 25 clash between two of the best teams in the sport, and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse. On first down, here comes this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Drake. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snap it to the back. Found a little bit of running room. Knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Gamecocks offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at how impact... Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. First down for this offense. They go to the draw, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team gets the job. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
It's complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
Nope.
He's going for the big play. He's got another 25. Touchdown, Texas! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Castillo. Works the middle of the field. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pope. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back. Defense not fooled in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back, getting him on the ground.
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
A little screen to the running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game today.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Castillo. Fires to the big fella. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Touchdown, Texas! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone.
He's going for it all. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He'll finally go out of... Here comes the Texas offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
It's caught downfield. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pope. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Going to the running game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Offense getting set for first down. Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Drake. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Gets away from 1. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
And every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Snagged in the middle. It's Acho. Bounced off his feet.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
They're working that left side. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up the decision for this coach.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick setting up 4th down.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Finds his man. It's Pope. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Dropping back, it's Drake. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds?
If they knock through the extra point, we'll be all tied up close to halftime. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out. He stopped at the 15. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Moving away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
4th down, and here's the ball game right here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense. Extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Dropping back, it's straight. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice over